This is The View with Whoopi, Nicole Wallace, Rosie Perez. And today, Candace Cameron Bure and Michelle Collins jump back in the co-host chair. It all starts now.
To the View, y'all. Welcome to the View. And just in case anybody is wondering, yes, we are live. Yes, we've been on hiatus. And yes, we look good. Just saying. So, this weekend, Hillary Clinton made it official using email and Facebook. Yeah, she's been a political superstar, pop culture icon for over 2 decades. Do you think she will finally end up in the White House?
I hope she does. I hope so. It's about time we have a woman in the White House. I'm sorry. This is enough is enough. We're one of the last nations that hasn't had a female president or leader, and it's about time. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And I think women on both sides are eager to have a female as president. I think young people are eager to have female as president. I just hope I'm the only one that probably Democrat that hopes that there is some kind of competition going on in the Democratic Party to kind of ensure her way.
I think it's great that she's running as a woman. I hope that she plays on her femininity this time, in the sense I like when a woman acts as a woman. But
are you saying no pantsuits, girl? Because that's controversial.
No, I like that. But, you know, she's not my party though, so.
Oh.
Well, you know what would be really hard for her? I think that I hope she's watching and sees all the excitement in here, because I hope this is one of the stops on her campaign tour right here at this set. It would be fun to have her here. But if she were. She would have to defy more than almost 80 years of history, because only once before has a person whose party has held the office of the presidency for 2 terms won essentially a 3rd term. So she'd have to defy a lot more history than being the first woman. And I think it's so interesting to talk about defying, running as a woman. I mean, no, we didn't talk about Ted Cruz or Marco Rubio running as a man.
Totally.
And so I just hope I just hope we don't put some unnecessary burdens on her. She has to run as the best person to be the leader of the free world. That's a big enough burden. I think also running as a woman is too much to put on a woman. I mean, men don't have to run as good dads. Women have to run as good politicians and good moms and good grandmas.
But it is something that you cannot avoid. She is a woman, and it is historic as well. And I agree with you. I hope they concentrate on her as being the best viable candidate as well. But also, what I loved, what you were talking about earlier, but of how she has been historic for America throughout the ages, whether you like her or not.
Yeah, this is what I was thinking last night when I watched the video, and I think it's interesting. Hillary Clinton has been on the scene since I was in college, and I remember seeing Primary Colors. It was a fictional depiction about a Arkansas governor with a big appetite, if you get what I'm saying.
I love our Arkansas governor. By the way, how good is he going to look on Inauguration Day?
Listen,
a beautiful gown on Bill. Ladies, give it up.
Listen, I'm obsessed with the idea of having the history of having the first dude. I love the idea of the first dude.
And he would be the best first dude.
Let's objectify a man for once and talk about what he wears to the first date dinner. I can't wait.
I want him to say yes to the dress. I want Bill, like...
I think my favorite thing about all of it is how flipped out everybody got. It doesn't matter what side you're on. It was like, oh my God, she's gonna run. Oh my God, she's gonna run. And now she's running, and people are like, oh my God, she's gonna probably win. Oh my!
It's like, you weren't sure what she was gonna do. Are you surprised she jumped in?
I am a little bit, because I know that she. Even if she wanted to run the way that we're talking about, it would be impossible. The fact of what her husband did will come up. The fact that she wasn't the woman everybody thought she should be. I mean, she catches it to me on all sides. So, you know, she'll do what she can do, and if she's the right candidate, they'll elect her. You know, but we have to start to look at candidates as they are so that we don't get the shock the next day of someone waking up going, wait a minute, Hillary's a woman? Oh my God! You know, because that's kind of what happened with Obama. You know, people woke up the next day, they were like, oh my God, he's black! No one told us! It's like, Hillary is a woman, I'm telling you now. So you're not shocked, but you know, late night wasted no time in celebrating Hillary's announcement. Here's SNL having a little fun over the weekend. Take a look.
Citizens, you will elect me. I will be your leader. I am running because I want to be a voice for women everywhere.
Did someone say women everywhere? Hillary would make a great president, and I would make an even greater first dude.
How happy am I that Daryl Hammond is back?
Well, if for no other reason to get her to run is to just have Daryl do it, Bill. He does it better than anybody. But speaking of interesting turns of events, Mary Kay Letourneau and her former student-turned-husband sat down for a Barbara Walters interview this weekend. Boy, y'all are really... I mean, the whole audience was like, oh, yeah. Ooh. Faces just went all over here.
Pitchforks are out.
They were talked about, you know, celebrating their 10 years of marriage, the fact that she wants to teach again. A lot of interesting things came up during the interview.
Can I just say, it was weird. It was so weird
what did our friend call it?
Oh, what did you call watching these?
It's tragedy porn. I turned it on. I was about to buy Imitation Game, and it came on. And I mean, and kudos to the great Barbara Walters. I was pulled in about 4 seconds, and my husband, who doesn't ever watch any TV with this, was like, oh my God, leave this! And the dogs had to pee. I'm like, hold it! We were like this.
It was kind of an imitation game of sorts, because he looked like in a happy marriage.
We can't air a clip, but I have to reenact part of it. So Barbara Walters goes right there. She goes, you know, do you love her? And here they are with the kids, I guess. So you don't have to look at me, you can look at them. So,
oh my God.
So Barbara asks Billy, do you love her? And he's like, what do you mean? And she's like, I mean, do you love her? He's like, I mean, this is the scariest. This
you
was
can
like
always
these
tell
were
crazy behind the eyes.
It's like Fiddler. Do you love me?
And he's like, not so much.
No, she really has.
I don't sing. But this made me. I'm sweating. It was the most dramatic thing. I mean, it was
runaway bride eyes.
unbelievable.
Remember the runaway bride who has those crazy big eyes? She has the eyes of a psychopath. It's like she should be put in jail for the eyes.
Excuse me. She's not a runaway bride. She wasn't running from nothing. She was running to that boy.
No, that's the way.
She was running to that boy. You know, that was crazy. Look at that.
In the internet.
That's great. That is great.
Did they interview the daughters?
Yes, and
because
they're lovely.
They are
They're
lovely.
beautiful.
Like, that would be my biggest concern at that moment, was to see how well adjusted, or if they were well adjusted.
Incredible. And because of the internet, they know exactly how their parents became a
How
couple. They seem very well adjusted. They're beautiful.
They
They're
go to
elegant.
the
They're
same school
kind.
district, by the way. The same school district that she raped him is where the kids go. They couldn't move one county over. I'm asking you.
I'd be
Don't you think that's
horrified
sick?
if they gave her
No,
a
I really
teaching
mean it.
license
I mean, of
again.
all the places.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are concerned about this because she says she wants to go back to teaching. You would be
But
concerned.
she is a sex predator. I mean, I know that they're older now, and he's still in the relationship and the marriage with her, but I would be horrified if she became a teacher again.
Barbara Walters, I think, put that to her just as frankly as you just did, and she's actually trying to get herself off of the sex offender registry.
Please. That should not happen. I'm sorry.
I don't know, Mary Kay. I'm not sure that's going to happen anytime soon, baby. I'm just not sure. But you know what I am sure of? I'm sure that we're going and that we're going to come back because we just got back off hiatus. We'll be right back with more Hot Topic. Hey, welcome back. So Gwyneth Paltrow cannot catch a break, apparently, on social media. She accepted the New York City Food Bank challenge to live on a grocery budget of just $29 a week. And she was slammed by online people who claimed she was making a game out of a serious problem. But is she not shedding light on the problem? Of course, they could have gone to people who actually, you know, and done a little film with them, but I guess it's better if a celebrity does it.
She was nominated by Mario Batali, and she took up the challenge. So I respect the fact that she took up the challenge, and maybe she will shed light on it. You know, her site.
She can't spend more than that on food anyway. She's like this big.
That's
she
like
lives
twice
on,
what she normally spends.
She lives
let's be
on
honest.
blades of grass, squeezed into a cup.
This is what she
someone
bought.
like her, it will give her a glimpse of what a lot of people have to live on each week. Like, I hope that if anyone, she could maybe be transformed a little bit.
Here's the list of what she bought for $29. 1 carton of eggs, 7 limes, a package of tortillas. So far, I'm very into this, by the way. Delicious.
Yeah.
Frozen peas, brown rice, black beans. It sounds like a Survivor challenge. And if anyone's going to live on $29 a week, it's going to be Gwyneth.
Because
like, I need $29 an hour.
Here's the problem with that list.
Like Cheesecake Factory. Hook it up, you know?
Here's the problem with this list, right? A person who comes from poverty, I find it offensive because of the fact that it's very limiting. It's not a variety. Right. And if she's trying to make a statement that it's easy and I can do it, I remember growing up, as a Puerto Rican, I got sick of rice and beans. You know, every single day, and you know what I mean? And it's like when you are poor and you are not access to a certain variety of foods, it hurts. It hurts. And so, yeah, you could do this for this week. What are you going to make next week?
Yeah.
And the week after that, and the week after that, and the week after that.
Just as a mother, just as someone who lived off those food stamps for a very long time with a very little kid, you're doing a lot more. See, you're feeding yourself there. When you have to feed a family, it's a lot harder to break up that $29. Now, the reason I say it would have been nice if they had spoken to people who are actually going through this, because people who are going through it can explain to you what that's like, what it's like to carry food stamps in to a supermarket that isn't maybe in your neighborhood, you're in another market. People are looking at you, they're looking at your kids, they're giving you all kind of judgment. People get mad, right? People get mad because we had a girl here who said, and I don't understand why those people, and she said that phrase, why those people, you know, can go and buy other things. Let me explain. There's no way to know how people get on food stamps. Sometimes it's because you lost your job. Sometimes it's because you're having a bad time. Sometimes because stuff happens. And you want to do the best you can. You want to give your family a well-rounded meal. That's why people buy outside of the limited amount of stuff that you think people should be eating. You want to know about the problem? Talk to the people who are having it. And then vote for the people who can change it. I'm sorry, babe, I didn't mean to.
I was just going to say, I mean, going back to your point, I mean, maybe Gwyneth will become an activist in this area, and that would be awesome. I mean, she has a lot of money. She'll have some first-hand experience, and I think it's too early to judge what she'll do with the week. I think the shopping. Really? You don't think that there's any chance
Let me tell you why.
become an activist for childhood?
Because
Julianne Moore is an activist.
But Julianne Moore is, listen, Julianne Moore doesn't run a website where she's hawking $7,000 leather pants every week. You can't be running a site where you're pushing the most expensive stuff and then telling people to sleep.
That's not true.
It is fair. I want to withhold judgment about what Gwyneth will do after the challenge.
You can have a lot of money and still have heart.
That's right.
That you can have a lot of money and still sell for people, because some people, well, but
she's very flashy with her money. That's what I'm saying.
But that's okay. Everybody's flashy with their money.
I don't understand why we're picking on Gwyneth when she clearly, we're all talking about it, so she's shedding light on the problem.
No, we're talking about it because it seems odd to us that she was the choice.
But
you're saying she was nominated.
I don't have a problem with Gwyneth being nominated or being picked or being chosen. I have a problem with the shopping list.
Yeah.
And I have a problem with the fact that people who are on welfare, it's not just about, it's what Whoopi's saying. You just don't understand what it is for a kid or a mother to go in a store and have to hand in the coupon or the card and have people in the aisle look at you and think you are less than. That is, it hurts.
That's what we need to remind people of.
And that's what I'm saying. I love Gwyneth Paltrow. I know a lot of people don't, but I love you, Gwyneth. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have a problem with
I'm
her.
very jealous of Gwyneth, I'll be honest.
I know,
I'm very
I
jealous
know,
of
but
her.
I didn't want to point that out.
No, I really am.
We do want to point something out, though. Congratulations to 21-year-old Jordan Spieth for becoming the second youngest winner of the Masters tournament. And it was a wonderful thing. You know, sportscasters are applauding Spieth for keeping his cool and not swearing on the course. But some signs, well, apparently Tiger swore on the course. I get it. Because it's a little cup and a white ball that you hit with a stick. And you got to get it in there. You got to get it in there. Listen, you know. I would be putting people's kids through schools with the swear jar. That's what would happen. But, you know, scientists say that this could work against him because they're saying research finds that cursing makes you more confident, less stressed, and more attractive.
No. That's what they say.
First of all, I love Jordan as a role model. I have 3 kids, but my 2 boys are 15 and 13. They're both hockey players. They travel. They're AAA. They sat and watched the whole weekend. My husband, they were glued to the TV. And to have a young man be such a role model for our children out there who is classy and elegant in the way that he approached the game.
21 years old.
Yes,
that he's
I'm
hot.
like, it's amazing.
Well, they're always fantastic at 21. Athletes are always great at 21. When they get to be about 30, stuff shifts. It's really interesting.
I didn't know they curse so much in golf. I will start tuning in. If I would have known, I would be
And I would think hockey's a big, like, you know, I wouldn't think
You're
of
moving so
golf.
fast, though, but only the person with you
appreciate
here.
him so much because it is a struggle. We are a family that tries not to curse very much. I don't think that it's sexy.
But imagine how hot you'd be if you cursed, Cameron. You're already hot, but now imagine you'd be like,
You know, I watched the Masters with my husband, and I was actually impressed with the young man as well. Not necessarily whether he cursed or not, but how cool he was. He was so cool, but also how well-mannered he was, because one of the guys that was hitting against him made a beautiful shot, and he went, and he gave him thumbs up and applauded him, and the sportsmanship was outstanding.
And I will point out that young Tiger was also the same. I'm just saying, Tiger was a great role model until he wasn't.
that's why
Just saying. I mean, he was great. He was great for the game. He was great for the game, and so I will caution folks when they're talking about him, young people or older people, that you might want to reserve judgment until you've walked the full line and have an idea. How about this? Drones.
You know I love
drones. You love drones. I love a drone. And mine too. I want to see what everybody's doing. They're flying everywhere these days, but not everybody likes it. Check out the chimp that's gone viral. Who is not having a damn drone? What? Oh, here's a drone. Come here, come here. I'll slap her. Come here. That's right, that's right. Come here. Give me that dick. Wait, son of a... Hold up. Oh, that's right. Where? What you gonna do, punk?
it's like Planet of the Apes.
Did you...
It really is. They're like,
I love that he was like, what you gonna do, punk? What you gonna do? You know what? We're going to go and come back with more hot topics because that's just how good we are.
Up next, beware Game of Thrones fans. Find out why your whole season may be blown if you go to the wrong website right now.
Lauren Hill, the college student we recently talked to about her Cure Starts Now charity to help children fighting brain cancer. And this brave and wonderful young lady lost her fight recently, and our just hearts and love go to the parents and of Dr. Brand. He was a friend to the show. He was our friend and a really gentle man, and we'll miss him. So, Game of Thrones. So, Game of Thrones kicked off season 5 on Hobo last night. That's HBO. But fans are freaking right now because the first 4 episodes have already leaked online. But in the age of Netflix, do people want to wait a week between episodes anymore? I don't. I want to see all of Game of Thrones right now.
Yeah, I do too, and I think that giving people that choice Giving people that choice, what Netflix has started, has led the way. And now that Amazon is on board, Google's on board, and I just think that the major networks need to pay attention to what the consumers want.
I disagree. I like waiting between, like, week after week, because I would not leave my house otherwise. I would just be Howard Hughes, Jars, like I wouldn't go anywhere.
But on HBO, you would have, I think that it would be smart if you had both options. You can either watch them all at once, or...
And then on social media that are ahead of you. And then what about the lull in between? You've binge-watched all the episodes, and how long do you have to wait?
Watch the next thing. As we will, should the rumor be true about your show. I'm just saying, I'm just saying.
Full House. Full House.
You didn't hear that rumor?
There's a rumor?
Yeah. There's a rumor. People are saying that it might happen. You know, I would binge watch your show if it happened to come back. I don't know if it does. There, you're looking good.
You were.
Okay.
You're still that cute.
You know.
I love that.
Isn't it funny when you look back?
Wine, you know, got a little better with age.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know what, though? I am the only idiot, I think, that, like, sits and watches all the Matthew McConaughey commercials. He's, like, in car commercials. And I think I'm the only person who sees them, because I am the only idiot who, like, waits. I watch Mad Men every Sunday night at 10
I watch commercials because they make me, sometimes they make me laugh. Much better than the shows I'm watching.
So just as though I am the only person with black fingers, does anyone know I would have black fingers? Because I still read newspapers. I am a dinosaur. But
I got really nervous. I started sweating.
Newspapers. You still read a newspaper?
I do still read newspapers.
See?
I prefer
Okay,
it.
but we are losing. We are on the losing side of this.
No, not
What
necessarily. I love our commercials as well.
But I think that you're right. Like this, the people don't want to wait a week for their show. This is the argument has been had and our side lost. Like it's going the way.
Nice scandal week and the popcorn and the wine and like get together with my girlfriend. I can't get together.
Here's the thing. Boxing is on the premium cable channels like HBO and Showtime, but now with Al Heyman on CBS and NBC, and they have commercial breaks, I was still riveted, and the numbers were sky high. So I don't mind a commercial.
Their own category. I think I think TV shows are moving in this direction, and the train has left the station. And the geeks like me who like the Matthew McConaughey car commercials, sorry.
I just want somebody to explain it. What the hell are you talking about, Matthew? Just explain yourself. I like the car. You know? But, you know, he's sitting, he's like, roadkill in my soul makes me want to...
What? Right? It's the craziest commercial. Like, I want to investigate. I'm sure he didn't drive those cars before he was paid. He says he did. No way.
I'm driving that car. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I bought a car because of a commercial. Really? I bought my damn Fiat because of that damn car. I did that. Look, you remember the Fiat drives off the thing and then it rolls to America? I love that. I thought I want that. I want that car.
I couldn't fit in that car, so I don't own one.
Sometimes you just gotta let stuff go. But wait a minute. Before we go, we want to show you a quick video of a beautiful little giraffe. Roll that beautiful giraffe footage, baby. She's like, I don't want to get up. I don't want to get up. The mother's like, come on, get up. We got to go. We got to go. And she's like, all right, hold up. Wait a minute, I think I'm high. Okay, I'm up. And Randy Rhoads, Ninja Detective, the sweetest heist in history. Please welcome the fabulous Octavia Spencer. Let her know. There's a young man trying to pick Octavia up right now. From the audience.
He looks a little 19.
He looks a little 19, but hey.
23, girl.
We've seen it before.
That's okay.
We've seen 19 before. What, you 23? Ooh.
I won't go to jail.
See? Yet. But listen, less about him, cute as he is, but more about you. This book is just taking off. Randy Rhoads, this is your second one.
It's my second one, my baby.
What made you decide to write it? Who sort of championed it?
Well, when I was, you know, 6 and starting to pick books for myself, that's when I found out I wasn't a great reader, and that it had a name, like the words got jumbled up. Just dyslexia.
Much like myself.
Did not really like reading, and then I was introduced to Encyclopedia Brown, my first boyfriend, and Encyclopedia Brown, boy detective.
Yeah.
So I wanted to write about a girl detective who had boy friends that helped her solve mysteries, and that's how we came to Randy Rhoads.
And how did you get your dyslexia dealt with, and what advice would you give to other parents?
Well, educators, they see the signs, and my mom was very active with my teachers and my sister's teachers. And then you sit on the front row. Because if I sit anywhere, if I was sitting like back there, I would be looking at everything except what was going on up here. So I sat on the front row, and I know that it takes me a lot longer to read than most people. I have false starts, but I just stayed engaged through reading mysteries. It helped me, it just opened my world up.
Very nice. So if your kids are having these issues, here's a nice way to go into it.
Now, Octavia, you were an intern on, I can't imagine you interning for anyone except for the great Whoopi Goldberg on her movie The Long Walk Home.
Yes.
You were very bold. This is what I've heard. What did you do?
Well, I don't know if you remember this, Whoopi. I had verbal diarrhea when I met you. This is true. And I remember I did that little monologue. I was Sophia, and of course, you were Celia. You told Harpo to beat me. All my life I had to fight. And you had this cute little smile like, oh, Lord. Okay, and then this life be over soon, heaven knows.
So I engaged.
You engaged, and it just made my world. It made my world.
I want to give you an Oscar right now just for that. I mean, she's so good. Everything you say.
Well, she's, you know, Octavia's always been a wonderful actor.
Oh.
And when I met her, she was not sure. She had a lot of doubt.
Yeah.
And I think one of the things that was great about my experience with you was watching you decide that you were going to go for it. And
you told me, you know, you have to do what your mom wanted you to do, because acting will be there. You need to finish college.
Yeah. Yep.
You did.
Yeah.
And you were filming somewhere in the world, and I got a call when I was about to graduate from Clyde. Whoopi wanted me to let you know she's thinking about you graduating from college. So there you go.
Now, I know you do something very strange, and I wonder if you did it in college as well. You sleepwalk.
I'm sure I probably did. I don't know. My roommates never talked about it, but the older ones, now that they, you know, later, they've told me about meeting Orit.
Orit? She was an Israeli sleepwalker? I like that. You have a...
That's the name I give her.
Okay.
Orit. She just is always on search for something delicious.
Or eat, yes. I was wondering, because I thought, or eat.
I have cousins Orit, and but I see similarities. So it's,
So, what triggers sleepwalking?
Stress and not getting enough sleep throughout the week, and it just kind of manifests. But I also get hot in the middle of the night. I start going to bed with clothes on, but when I wake up the next morning, it's like, what am I wearing?
Where's our boyfriend over there?
He's getting all hot. She raised her hand. She knows. She knows.
You know, open the window.
And you also did it also on Insurgent.
Yes.
You slept walk on the set?
Well, it was different because I took a pill by mistake. There was a power outage, and I was too scared that I wasn't going to get my meds in, and then that I wasn't going to get any sleep. So I sometimes use sleep aids, and I had it right there in the blackout, and the lights were still out. So I just took a handful of vitamins and went to work.
Oh my goodness.
I have to tell you, I have had that experience.
It's not fun.
It's not fun because sometimes you look at stuff and it all looks the same and you eat it, and then you think, that was a mistake. That has happened to me.
Before we go, I want to talk about your new film. You're playing God?
Yes. I am going to try. In the Shack.
Yes. Who's directing?
We're going to help you keep costs down by partnering with vendors and offering everything at least half off of the hot stuff your kids want this spring while supplies last. Here to take us shopping, please welcome back our friend Ty Beauchamp.
Hey there. How are you?
How are you?
Happy spring. It's finally spring.
Finally.
I
I'm so excited because this is all about kids.
I love it.
Yeah, all about kids. I've been spending time with my godchildren, so I'm excited for this segment. So first, we're going to start with the His and Her life-size wall decals by Fathead. These are phenomenal.
My son has just started attaching things to the walls. He's 3, and we are on our way.
Oh my gosh. But no, these are great because they come in all of your favorite characters. So this is a way to decorate your child's room. And what's so easy about it is that they're easily attachable to the wall, and you can move them around as well. So these are really expensive normally, and they don't typically discount. So Fathead is one of those companies that don't discount, but they're discounting for Must Have Monday. Absolutely. The retail price of these, $100.
A lot.
Exactly, a lot. The deal price, $40 for a discount of 60% off. All of your favorite
I am going to go get these. I love them.
Love those.
I love them.
I have some fun people to bring out for our next one.
Hello. Hi, girls.
Aren't they adorable? So look at the really, really cute dresses that they're wearing, and these are by Jelly the Pug.
Okay, this one. Sadie, do you like your dress?
Yes, it's so cute.
Devin, do you like your dress?
Yeah. And what about you, Lila? You love your dress?
You like your dress?
So these dresses they come in these amazing, great designs. We have 15 designs in total. All of these are made from this very soft, comfortable cotton, and they're machine washable as well. So what's amazing about these is that, look at that lace, right? And so you can dress this up and you can go out for a nice date, but then they can also play in this. The girls backstage were hanging out and not worry about, oh, they're so cute. Smile, wait for everybody. Wait for everyone.
You guys look awesome.
They're so adorable. So the retail price, they're so adorable. The retail price of these dresses are $60. For Must Have Monday, the deal price is $23 for 62% off. Really, really great bargain. Look, are you going to go with Whoopi, ladies?
You guys want to come with Whoopi?
You want to go hang out with
Come
Whoopi?
with me. I'm going to take you back.
Thank you.
Whoopi's going to say
Thank you. Thank you, Devin.
Bye, Devin. Say bye, Lila. Wait, everyone. Say bye. She wants to stay. Go with Whoopi. She's like, no, I'm staying. Go with Whoopi. Grab Devin's hand.
So cute.
They're so adorable. I actually love their dresses. They're so cute, right? So they come in 15 amazing designs. So the next one, really great for kids, are customizable, interchangeable sunglasses from Faneubles.
I love these.
And so you get to really design your own sunglasses. Look how you do.
Right? These are nice, right?
And so they come with 2 different colors, and you get to attach which color you want.
Cute.
They're very, very durable, so you don't have to worry about them breaking. Look how durable they are.
And they're good quality.
And very, very great quality.
My kids would never keep their sunglasses on when they were little. I always tried, but I see other little kids keep them on.
These come in actually 2 different sizes. So you have them for little ones, and you also have them for teens as well.
These look expensive because they're 6 in 1.
They are expensive. So the retail price of these for Faneubles are $70.
Oh my God, I would never spend that on my 3-year-old.
The deal for Must Have Monday is $28 for a discount of 50%.
I love these. I love these. Okay.
So next up, these are the toys that everybody is loving. These are the Hoover drones from Tech Team RC. Everyone loves Hoover drones.
Yes,
so
even the kids want drones these days.
Everyone wants Hoover drones, and adults too. Yes. These come with the ones attached with the camera. They also do these fun flips. You have 3 different sizes here. So you have the mini, you have the larger one. These range in price from $60 to $120. So these are very, very expensive.
All little boys want these.
All little boys want these. The deal price for Must Have Monday is between $24 and $60 for just
These are great. Can you upload the videos?
Yeah. And here's the remote too. I'm giving it all to it.
Okay, I'm taking this one. I love it. Oh, you guys have this.
You have amazing. So this last one, we can't have a kids segment without a great tech toy. So this is the Nabby, this is the S2, and this is child approved. And you
can put a filter on it so that you can control what they download because it connects to the internet. These are amazing. And these are expensive.
These are really, really expensive. But what's so great about these is that children can use it for everything. The retail price of these is $180 for the Nabby.
I paid that.
Exactly.
Hey, the fabulous Candace is in the upcoming Hallmark movie Just the Way You Are and her upcoming book Dancing Through Life. I will be performing in the Motor City Casino Hotel in Detroit on Friday. Candace